Kamusta po kayo?
Ba't ngayon lang kayo napunta rito?
Oo, after 29 years po.
Anong year ka nag-graduate dito?
1980 ho yata or 81
Ako,
po?
82. Kasi
What took you so long?
I tried to live my roller coaster life po. Nag-pursue ako as a band singer.
So you sing well, I suppose.
Hindi po masyado, konti lang
What's
ho.
the name of your band?
Journey ho. Journey na po ngayon. It's an American band ho.
international band.
And,
Ito ang aming pakashot mo.
ayan, dito po sa inyong office.
What's your name again?
Arnel po. Arnel Pineda ho.
Arnel Pineda.
Here we stand, worlds apart, hearts broken into two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, I'm reaching for you. Feeling that it's gone can change your mind if we can go on to survive the time of divide. Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you how we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though we touched and went our separate ways.
I think the biggest concern of mine was how do you take somebody from a third world country and throw them into this circus? It's a big circus, you know?
I'm living a fairy tale right now. I don't know. Until now, everything is for me. It's like it's not really happening. It's like I'm just dreaming. The only part that I know that it's happening is in when we travel. When we do the traveling, it's like, oh, this is real. It's happening because and then you feel the pressure. And before the show starts, it's like this is real, because you feel the pressure, the expectations of thousands of people, in front of you. That's
You're singing the top note? You should do the high one. I'll do the middle one, you do the low one. It goes.
When we were beginning our negotiations, re-recording in the studio, Live Hits, it was kind of scary because we didn't have a singer at that point. And it so happens that Neil's on YouTube late at night, and I guess you must have clicked on Journey vocals, Journey singers, or whatever.
I looked under everything. John and I have both been trolling for like weeks, you know, and I was pretty much aware of everybody that is out there. You have all the Journey tribute bands, of course. There's plenty of guys that you could use to get through a tour. I was looking for something a little more special than that.
We needed a singer. We needed a singer badly. We had an album planned. We really weren't sure where we were going to go. I think we all were stressing about it somewhat. Neil spent all of his waking time on the internet.
I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. I was getting really burnt out. I wasn't finding anyone. I stumbled upon Arnel like in the 11th hour when I was ready to give up. I just clicked on a link, like I'll give it one last push, and I pushed it, and, you know, Arnel popped up with his band singing in Manila.
Highway ride into the midnight sun. Wheels go round around on my mind.
And I go, wow, he's got some serious pipes. And proceeded to watch all the other videos.
So down to the ocean, gotcha me. And I'm celebrating for to close my eyes and
I listened and listened and listened, listened to him constantly fitting into the mold of whatever song that we're doing.
it's my life.
And I'm like, this is too good to be true. I go, it's unreal. I've never heard anybody that could do that with their voice. That's the guy, I said to myself. He's the guy.
It's like 12 o'clock at night. Neil calls me. I found this kid on YouTube. He said, it's in Manila, though. It's Manila. I get online here in the office, and I look, and I listen, and I'm like, I call him back. Kid can sing. Great voice. Unbelievable. I said, but can he speak English? Is he even, you know? I don't know, Neil. It's like, it's far away. It's in another world.
I started uploading the videos nung March 3, 2007. Wala pa akong computer that time. Inuumaga ako sa internet cafe sa pag-upload ng video kasi medyo mabagal eh.
So very good friends who came all the way from Olongapo, Noel, and Rona. Thank
Every
you so
session,
much.
4 to 6 hours or 8 hours.
You never
Hanggang morning
stop
yun, hanggang
training
magsara.
your
That time meron akong 60
specials.
videos na naka-upload na.
Something from Journey.
Kundi kay Noel Gomez, yung sa persistence niya na yung belief niya, grabe yung belief niya eh. Fairy tale yung belief niya eh. Yung alam mo yung para kang mananaginip ng isang maganda na si Arnel, sisikat someday, ganun. Alam mo yun parang, uy, gumising ka naman, hindi totoo yan.
Sitting on my love along the wire.
And then after few months, nag-email sa akin si Neil Sean. Interested in singing with the real band Journey. Tapos tumawag na lang ako kay Arnel. Nel, sabi ko, mukhang ito na yung inaantay nating break, sabi ko.
I told Noel, this is impossible. It's a complete hoax. This is impossible. Pinagbigyan ko yung yung request niya. Sabi na, sige na, for our friendship sake lang, sagutin mo lang siya maski isang beses. Sabi niya kasi, malakas ang feeling ko, totoo to.
Naglalaba kami noon ni Arnel eh. Tapos, may tumawag sa kanya, foreigner. Sabi ni Arnel, are you really Neil Sean?
Because, no, I am Neil Sean. Sabi niya, I am Neil. Sabi niya, believe me, man. Sabi niya.
Parang narinig ko, pinapa-audition siya. Tapos si Arnel, tawa ng tawa, ayaw maniwala.
So I called up our management office the next day, and I told Jean Barrick I found a singer. And I said, I'm sure this is the guy, you know? And Barrick says, oh, great, so where is he at? And I said, he's in Manila, and he just starts laughing. I go, fuck you guys. I go on the site and check it out, and then call me back.
And I looked on the computer. It was Arnel singing Faithfully. It was amazing. I made contact. Arnell said he was willing to come over and try out. We put the lawyers on it and got the visas, and he showed up in San Francisco about 3 weeks later.
Bad English. Bad English. I wasn't expecting anything. I was expecting this will be the first and the last time that I'm going to see this great band.
I like the look.
Sobra yung, yung uncertainties na nagbuburo sa heart ko. Sobra yung doubts. Parang yung puyat, tsaka yung excitement, tapos yung pagod is got the best of me.
He seemed out of it, and his voice wasn't there. So far, it's not clicking for me. I wasn't hearing it, you know. So I said, but he's here for a week, so we've gone this far. Let's stay with it.
And try, you know, to widen the sound of your voice a little bit. It's a little thin on this one. It's like, remember, this is like when Perry had more lower range than high range. He had a little rough day because I felt like he didn't sleep. And so we had the next day, he additionally sounded twice as good.
You can see on Neil's face na talaga yung faith niya sa akin hindi nag-fade.
With our catalog, it sort of was etched in stone as classic rock, and they were used to hearing it one way, and they want to hear it that way. And so they're big shoes to fill. Steve Perry definitely, you know, left some big shoes.
Actually, medyo ako nun very uncomfortable yung feeling ko. Ito pala talagang gusto nilang maano yung legacy. Paano kung mailalabas ngayon yung totoong ano? Pero sabi ko, well, ito yung gusto nila. So, okay, I'll just do my job.
I swear to God, it's steady foot pedal all through. You gotta have your voice like one, the whole set.
I know, I've been
Otherwise,
been listening to you.
listen, you go like this, you're done. 5 songs in, you're done. Pooh, toast.
The third day, he comes,
Desperately falling.
and he's got a voice. Then he's singing like the way I heard on the YouTube, and I was impressed because the sound was pure. It was like I believed it, you know, and I thought it's huge. His voice was huge.
I just looked at John and I go, that's it. I mean, what do you want? You know, that's like, it's not going to get any better than that, buddy. That's not bad.
And still try to see why something good can hurt so bad.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps. Absolutely.
The taste of bittersweet.
Kasi solve talaga ako na I did not do well. Okay lang, at least nakasama ko sila. Napirmahan nila yung mga dala kong album na pinakatago-tago ko sa baul ko. You know, so okay lang talaga.
Great job. You got a lot of range. This guy goes everywhere. I know. That's what I'm saying about him.
Sinundo ako ni Neil from the hotel, and from the lobby, nasa baba siya, he held it out to me, yung good news na, you know, I got the gig.
But before I sent him home, I sent him to LA to my voice teacher, Joel Ewing. And he said, if you're looking for the voice of Journey, you found it. He's your man. He was incredible. Congratulations.
Pero hindi pa ako makapaniwala. Ako, member na ng Journey. Sabi ko ganun. Sabi ko, how could it be? Sure ka ba? Why me? Sabi ko, ang daming magagaling dyan. Why me?
I'm not even cute. I'm short. I'm so Asian. Which, like, kung ipipicture mo, it's like, my God, para akong inedit, you know? It's like, parang nilagay lang ako, in Adobe, Photoshop lang ako na, oh, see, kasama ko yung Shirley.
You know, so tulala lang ako.
I think it's the most dreadful job in the world, but it's the most exciting too. At the same time, you know, I mean, most dreadful because I'm going to face all these millions of hardcore fans of Journey, and they'll be expecting me to.
They're gonna eat you up, man. They're gonna
I
love it.
know.
In a
I
good
know.
way.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Well, you can thank the web next time you hear Journey tearing it up because Pineda got the job.
So the guitarist from Journey, Neil Schon, saw this video, and now Arnel is in the studio recording the new Journey album. He's going to be the lead singer of Journey. How cool is that?
The legendary rock band is back with an unknown new singer they found in the Philippines.
You ready? Yeah, physically I am ready, I think. But emotionally, mentally, I'm in the middle of, you know, like I just want to go home. I just want to hug my family. I just want to be with them.
Steve Perry. He's great, man. I'm all right with the other lead singer. He's supposed to be pretty good and look and sound just like him.
I remember my mom singing Journey in the car and being like, oh God, Mom. But now being like, oh, this is so awesome.
I mean, it'd be nice if it was the original band, but hey, he sounds just like him and it's still music, so it's still just as good.
If they picked him, he's got to be somewhat good.
I think he should be from here. I do.
Are you racist? No, I was kidding.
Not at all.
Oh.
But it would just be better if he was, I think. I kind of like that he's not. I don't know.
Yeah, I do too.
Gives him variety.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it brings in more people.
Arnel? How are you?
Good.
What's happening?
How you doing?
Good.
Got your weight set up for you, and then you've got the three-way mirror there to check out your guns.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, no problem.
There are people out there who just want me to fail, who just want me to falter, to lose it, you know. So they will have justification of whatever kind of words they accused against me. They would call me monkey, garbage, an impersonator, a karaoke boy. If I will take it seriously, I'll get hurt. It's not going to end. I will answer back, and then they will answer back, and they love it. The attention that I'm gonna give to them. They're just diehard fans who got so used with Steve, you know, Perry's voice. And then I have no argument about that. I'm also a very big fan of Perry. I from where they are coming from, I understand, you know. And he's really got one of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard. I understand. You know, I'm sticking to those people who believe in me.
I think we're all on this side.
Is this tonight?
Yeah.
Completely different than this?
Not completely, but there's some change. We have added 2 new songs.
And Separate Ways is down at the bottom now.
Separate Ways we moved.
So you got Never Walk Away, that's the same. You got Stone in Love, right?
Put
Change for the Better after
in there.
Stone in Love.
So we separate those. Okay, so
Asa Lonely, Wheel in the Sky,
Wait, Lights is after the segue?
Lights and Faithfully, then Open Arms, Don't Stop Believing, Separate Ways.
So be good to yourself is the very last?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna need lyrics to Dead or Alive, which I hope are in the teleprompter.
They're not, but they're going in right now.
And then La Do Da Do Day.
That's
so,
it.
So our boy can have his cheat
That's
sheet.
all he needs, right?
excited to hear the new voice?
Totally excited.
Do you know his name?
No. What was it? It was different, right? What was his name?
Arnell.
Arnell! It's Arnell, girls! Arnell.
Our first experience with him actually live, besides playing in our little warehouse, was we went to South America and played at Vina Del Mar. That was his first gig with us.
What's he gonna look like on stage? He's never played big places. This is gonna be weird. That was my concern. I was like, oh God, is he gonna just bomb? What's he gonna do? Just stand there? What's he gonna do?
Wala lang, di ako kinakabahan. Okay lang, sabi ko. Kasi well-prepared naman ako, nakapag-ensayan ako. Confident ako, kasi sabi ko, natapos ko yung 2 weeks, hindi ako minalat.
Arnel, say hi to A&E. Good luck tonight.
Pero yung night na nung yung ng performance, eto na. Di naririnig-rinig ko na. 18,000 yung tao. Sabi ko, 18,000? Ang dami nun ah. Tapos naririnig yung tao. Yung thunderous applause. Sabi ko, ganun, paano ko hahanapin?
Sold out and live over TV in front of 25 million people all throughout South America.
Sí, es lógico.
Nagbibuild na yung talagang matinding yung terrifying feeling na oh my God. Tapos nangihina na ako, nanlalamig na yung mga dulo ng daliri ko. Tapos yung faint na yung hininga ko, gano'n na. Bubulong-bulong na lang ako. Tapos sabi niya, are you okay? I'm fine. Nakagano na lang, nangangatan na yung labi ko. Alam mo yung mga fear na gano'n? And they said, 2 minutes! Oh my God, I'm dead. Alam mo yung lula na yung may vertigo feeling na parang ako nasa gilid ng cliff. Na anytime na ganunin mo lang ako, hulog na ako. Alam mo sa movie na biglang silent, huminto, nag-slow motion lahat ng moment. Tak, tak, tak. Pati yung heartbeat ko gumagano. Tug, tug, bumagal. Tug, tug. Tapos parang nung nagsasalita ako kay Neil Sean, sabi ko, Neil, can I just go home? Tapos yung feeling ko, yung mukha ko yung parang gumagano. Sinasabi na, eto na, yung pinakahihintayin yung banda for almost like 20 years. Finally, dumating na.
Los Inmortales, Journey!
Pagkalabas ng doon, bigla na lang real time. Tapos adrenaline, shoot. 300 miles per hour, gano'n na. Ten, bilis na ako, gano'n.
You better get us over. What's that chip on your shoulder?
The adrenaline starts pumping and he takes off and runs out on this catwalk and he goes all over the place. And the fans are going crazy, except he's just running out of air. No air to sing now. We're running from one side of the stage to the other side of the stage.
He was just racing around this large circular ramp.
Nagsha-sharp ako, nagpa-flat. And then I was thinking kung anong gagawin kong kilos, ano ba, tama ba itong ginagawa ko, tama ba itong talon ko, gano'n.
He's like here, he's there, he's all over the place. I never thought in a zillion years that this guy would be able to sing our material and find air to be able to run like that. And I was like, wow, this is gonna be really interesting.
I was grinning from ear to ear because I'd be playing, I'm trying to concentrate. He's like, choom, 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 jumping off the riser. And I'm like, my God, it's like David Lee Roth and Bruce Lee put together, just
sobrang excitement, sa sobrang tuwa, nervyos. Wow! Sabi ko, gano'n, nagka-concert ako, kasama ko yung Journey, gano'n. Wow, patay ako pag gano'n, yung parang gano'n. Before I knew it, natapos ko. 15 songs, so that's it. Para akong lasing, para akong sabog. Binibigyan kami ng award, di ko maintindihan. Basta sigaw lang ko, yo te amo, I love you, Chile.
Thank you, yo te amo, Chile. Muchas gracias, yo te amo, Chile. We love you. Yo te amo.
So he comes backstage, and our manager looks at him and says, "What was that? What are you doing?"
Sabi niya, hindi mo dapat ginawa to. Dapat nandun ka lang sa gitna. Kumanta ka lang. Journey is about, ganito, singing lang. And hindi siya about jumping and dancing on stage, sabi ko. So, I took it, I took it in a professional manner. I haven't really proven myself sa kanila na, I can really last, they can really depend on me in the whole tour, I can finish it. So, yun lang, okay lang ako, cool lang. Na tinanggap ko sa... Pero deep inside, siyempre, downhearted ako.
You know, he's learning how to be in the band, and how to not go too far one way or the other, but still stand on stage and deliver the songs the way he knows how to do them.
With the advent of Arnel Pineda and having engaged someone from the other side of the world, I think it's changed the band's image to something a little more international than we have been known as sort of the all-American rock band, Summer '72. That's when those of us that became Journey gathered together.
Was it 72 or 73? I thought it was 73. I was still in Santana in 72. And about that time, Herbie Herbert had contacted me, and Herbie Herbert also worked for Santana in the crew. Herbie discussed with me the possibility of starting a new band and wrapping the band around myself. And he introduced me to Ross.
We quickly became a band and signed a deal with CBS with Greg Raleigh as our prime singer.
We became like one of the original jam bands. Besides the Dead, we were known as, the Dead on steroids. The audience was there. We were actually selling a lot of tickets and could headline in some major cities. Record sales were not there. CBS at that point gave us an ultimatum. They said, we want you to change the musical style of the band. We want you to become more vocally oriented, more radio friendly. Otherwise, we're going to drop you. It was such a new direction for myself. And to learn how to try to write a vocal song, it was completely different than anything I'd done before. And it was kind of like, you're stepping, but you don't know where you're stepping. And you're kind of scared, but you don't want to be scared. And so we just kind of dove in. So we started looking for a vocalist. In the meantime, Herbie Herbert had acquired a tape of Steve Perry. We went in, recorded our record, Infinity, and started getting a lot of airplay with Wheel in the Sky and Lights. Got this broad band of new fans.
We made a conscious effort to go towards vocally oriented radio tunes. As a result, Neil and Steve wrote some great music. Here's Journey, circa 1979. And then in 1980, Raleigh left and Jonathan Cain joined.
I remember Herbie said, we're gonna make this album and it's called Escape. I'm like, you have the title already? Yes. I jumped into writing this album was the first thing.
Jonathan came and it just was like, you know, you've got a 5-speed car and all of a sudden there's a 6th gear.
About 3 weeks ago, all of you people and everybody across Rock and Roll USA made Journey's new album Escape #1 in the nation!
I made my first million. First year I was in the band. And I never forget, they wrote the $1 million check and I had, like, wow. Wow. I thought I was gonna cry. What do I do with this, you know? Beyond my wildest dreams, you know.
With the success of Escape and all the hits on it and Frontiers, it was way over the top.
Those crazy nights I do remember in my youth. I do remember.
Frontiers Gold, which is 500,000 units, and Platinum, which is 1 million. 2 times platinum, the 4 times platinum, and the 10 times platinum.
After Frontiers, because we were gone so much, you know, everybody's personal life began unraveling. I know that I was going through divorce. We paid the price for all the success. So we took this time, kind of chilled out. We had drifted apart. And then, you know, raised on radio, we tried to come back. Well, the brotherhood was kind of dried up. It was a tough time.
Is it hard or not? It's hard, right? It's easy. Piece of cake. It's a walk in the park.
We love you, Detroit! Be nice, thank you!
Arnel brings authentic, soulful personality. We have a respect for what he's gone through, and I think it comes out in his passion when he sings. You know, it's something to get behind.
It was never really easy yung buhay namin.
Well, we came from a poor family talaga kasi my mother and my father, they're both simpleng tailor lang.
Ito yan, this is the house exactly na. Yan. First 12 years, ang daming memories, grabe dito. Tapos pag umulan, as in grabe, nagbabaha, may naglalabas itong motorboat. Tapos then the flood is up here. Life.
My mother, may rheumatic heart disease siya. And then a year after she died, that's when, you know, our life really changed. Yung talagang nag-spin na talaga. It's like we are literally broke. May bayad lahat ng TV namin, refrigerator namin, sala set namin, just to keep her alive. Then, with that, nagsuffer na rin yung pambayad namin ng renta ng apartment namin kasi we've been like 6 months nang hindi nakakabayad. So, they literally kicked us out.
Talagang grabe yung uncertainties na during that time. Gutom, lito, galit. Tapos you're trying to, tinatry mo intindihin yun at a very young age ako.
My father took my 2 younger brothers with him. And then I told my father, okay, you can go your own way and then I'll go my own way. I was 13, going 14. Tapos, I would hang out with my friends. So, they would make me sing in exchange for food. Mga gano'n na, para makakain lang ako. Sasabit-sabit ako. Kasi sometimes we would go to a burial. We would sing there, makikikain kami ng biskwit, kape, just to survive. We would go to the park, tulog, with other homeless kids, you know.
We have to be distributed among our relatives. Ako, personally, binigay ako sa kapatid ng nanay ko.
Finally, my friend, they asked me, why don't you just try auditioning for this band that I know? So yeah, that was the start.
Siguro after 1 year, tsaka lang kami nagkita-kita. Actually, siya naman yung talagang bumuo uli sa amin.
Nung 12 years old yata ako, dumating si Papa doon sa tita ko. Sabi niya, pinapasundo ka ni Kuya Nel kasi may tinitirhan siya ngayon na he was singing with the band na. Oo talaga, sabi ko, finally yung mga pakanta-kanta niya sa kanto natin, may nakapansin din sa kanya.
Pero tinitira namin mga ano lang, napakaliit ng kwarto lang. Yung talagang sakto lang kami 5. Yung pagpasok mo talagang higa ka na lang.
Kumbaga, nagsisisigaw siya ng buong gabi just to earn 50 pesos a night. Ipunin niya yun, bibigay niya sa amin so that we can eat. Si Kuya Nel talaga yung breadwinner. Mula nung namatay si Ima.
Those crazy nights I do remember in my youth. I do recall those were the best times, most of all.
so, can I cuss? Fucking amazing. I've never, ever been with a singer as good, with the exception of Paul Rogers. I've never worked with anybody better. You know, you want the tattoo, and you never get the tattoo. Wow. Oh, just talking about Arnel and if it's a good move or we're just capitalizing on our heyday. If people are going to accept him or not, and they have. They've accepted him well. All the shows have sold out. We've done really well. It's good.
Don't swing too hard. Don't do that too hard.
I have to. I can't get out. We didn't know how it was going to do. We had no idea. But boy, it's just been selling. It's just freaking us out.
Easy. I can't see, brother.
Three in a row, huh? I hate threes in a row. I hate them.
Jonathan, what? I'll be tenor tonight. On the third day, I'll be baritone.
You won't be. Don't say that. Roll. The falsetto. Let's do the trill.
What was that? It's dry to the bone here, man.
It's dry as a bone.
It's dry, man. I've been drinking all this shit, and it's still
We got all that going. So take a minute. Back of the head, right?
Ooh-wee!
We want to get this going right here, right?
Like
Right now.
falling off the cliff, yeah.
You want to
It's-
feel it?
make it sound.
Woo! 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 That's it. That's your sweet spot. We're gonna go all light, nice light. I want you to light. Think light.
No heavy,
Easy,
heavy
no heavy.
stuff, yeah.
Easy, you know. So young love couldn't wait. That's a violet around the way. Just don't push. Keep it light.
Singing Journey, it's way up there. It's a tenor, voice. You have to be able to switch gears from your chest to your middle voice. So there's a couple middle voice passagios that have to happen where the male voice craps out. And to make that seamless and be able to switch gears the way Journey needs to switch gears, Steve Perry had that down very well.
This is a bit of a challenge right here.
I know.
So go easy
Let's
on
see,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Just cruise on this.
I
Don't.
just cruise, I don't push it.
You'll be good.
Yung proper way of using your vocal cords, mas masasave mo siya eh. Ngayon nung ko lang natutunan after 25 years. Parang nagkaroon ako ng another lease. Another 15 years para mapatagal ko yung yung buhay ng voice ko.
Right? When you bend over?
Yes, I do that.
Like that, right? That's good.
There's only two little bands of skin that have to do all this stretching, and they contract and stretch and boop, 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 boop. They're like little dancing legs, and there's only so many voices that can adapt to that, And Arnel, he knew how to do it.
Shadows of a golden age, generation waits for time. Break every heart, bold and strong. You
thought we would do good, but I didn't think that we'd do this good. I'm extremely blown away by the numbers, especially just everything that's going on in our economy and how tight money is. I mean, people can't get loans for houses, they don't have money for gas. To me, it just shows that, you know, a lot of people turn to music for relief. And we happen to be one of those bands that are giving them relief because we got a lot of positive messages, I think, in our songs. They're coming out because it makes them feel good. Hi, now. How you doing?
I have a cold.
You got a cold?
Big time.
Really? You get it last night? Last night?
Don't worry.
I don't wonder where it came from. It's like, you seemed fine last night. Could you take like cold tabs or it dries you up too much, right?
Yes, I took an antibiotic. Shit. Just called my doctor.
I'm gonna tell you, man, that sounded incredible last night. Incredible. He sang really well. Hi, John.
They're trying to open up some more seats tonight. They sold every single ticket and trying to open up some lawn seats.
If this was just a fluke and it was just like a bit of like the hype about the story, about finding him in Manila, I said they would have been over it. If it wasn't that happening, they would have been over it in the first month or the first 3 weeks, and everything would have just petered off and went down. I said instead we're picking up steam. You know, we're outselling like some of the police states.
Oh yeah.
And Stevie Wonder and all these main acts.
Jonas
I mean,
Brothers, everything that's out there. Yeah, we'll do over 21,000 people tonight.
Again. He's like, pressure.
Buddy, fine. I just need to shut up.
Look at all these people, Arnell. They're gonna be journey crazy tonight. You know, this is the most people all these venues have had in years. That's pretty amazing, man.
Since
you know,
researched Journey fans that didn't want to know about anything else, brother.
So after Raised on Radio, we came back from that tour. It was limbo until '96. Then I get a call out of the blue. It's Steve Perry. He wants to do Trial by Fire, and it was incredible. Just like the old days. Pretty cool album, and then we had a tour booked, never to be.
Now, of course, we decided to go separate ways.
It was this big, heavy thing, you know.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our show.
We managed to move on and having Steve Augeri in there. We did a lot of work with him for 8 years, rebuilding, rebuild, and working our way back up the ladder.
And we had Dean, who came and added, you know, a new engine and gave it more rock. But it was no easy road. In '98, when we tried to tour, no promoter wanted to book us. Radio stations were outraged that we would even dare be Journey without Steve Perry. How could you call it Journey? And they boycott us.
His bands worked really hard rebuilding their audiences, you know, and every year it's gotten a little bit bigger, and we've moved from a small venue to a next step up to a larger venue, and the overall awareness that Journey was still even around has increased.
we made the Generations album. On that tour, we noticed that Steve's voice, started getting very rough, and he had gotten some weird throat infection.
Steve Augeri went down during that tour. Just basically came out and went to sing and nothing came out. And it was pretty frightening for all of us, but must have been terrifying to him.
Steve gave us 8 good years of his heart and soul.
The band is sort of almost getting a reputation like they're unstoppable. I've seen things happen that in most cases, most bands would have folded. And these guys just, they get knocked down maybe and they just jump right back up and,
This is just like another wave, but it's a big one.
I don't think anybody thought that we would amount to the success and the turnaround that we're doing right now, this many years later. And so it's even more fun for me, knowing all what we went through to get there.
This is Shoreline. This is the band's hometown show. This is where Journey started. Every time they come back here, it's coming back to the roots, so it's exciting. Hello, Neil. Hey, how are you? How you doing? What's up, man?
Wow.
Now that's Hollywood.
Things could be worse. That's all I can tell you. Things could be way worse. Arnell's got a cold.
I talked to him.
Yeah.
He says the head cold.
Ready, killer? Yeah, they're waiting.
Good. Get the head going. Sing over the cold, Arnell. Sing past it up here.
I have this sickness. It's like makes me really nervous.
No nervousness. You know how to do this. You did it in the Philippines. All the time. Little cold, no problem. You own this stuff.
But with high register, you have to be really...
You own this stuff. Just relax. It's gonna come.
The thing about Arnell, even when he was sick, what we ended up with was still great. It was better than most people could even dream singing,
If I could sing like that, I wouldn't worry so much.
sorry about tonight. I was sick, but
Guess what? Everyone said you were fabulous.
Yeah.
And your vocal coach, Jonathan, said you sang through it. And you did. You sang over it.
Now his voice is hurting him.
He had a cold. He got a cold last night.
Dude, he fought it till the end. I couldn't even hear it until
That's
like,
what he
very
sings
end.
like sick.
He's great.
Okay, it's time to go back and see Mom. Otherwise, she's gonna get pissed at me.
Yeah,
Good show.
Hi, there you are.
Good show.
Good job. Good job.
You taking off? Love you, man.
I made it sound easy for them, right? But I was struggling. It's true, but you know, the most important thing is, you know, they didn't notice it. I'm a magician, right? I hear all the mistakes that I'm doing here. I can't hear the people. I don't hear. I only see how they react, how they smile, but you know, the noise that they're making. You know, it's like I can't hear it. I think I will never ever satisfy myself. Like it's my demon, my own demon, you know, like telling me, you know, I'm not doing enough.
It's time.
I know, Charles. I know. I'm hungry.
We got to get him on the bus. We got to get him on the bus. Sorry.
Bye-bye. Next time, we'll catch you in Miami. In Miami.
We'll send you one.
All right.
Good night. You too. Tomorrow. Feel
Let's go
better.
this way.
It's a 24/7 job. It's not just about fun and music, you know. It's about health. It's about keeping yourself sounding perfect all the time.
Nung early years ko sa professional singing, parang naloko ko sa friends, yung fan lang ng kumakanta ka ng cover song sa band, up on stage, tapos ina-adore ka ng tao because you sang it perfectly. Mas inasikaso ang love, andyan yung drugs, tapos andyan yung lakwatsa. Ano lang ako, sabay lang ako sa Agos. Siguro nag-start lang akong yung desire ko, yung urge ko na makilala as an original artist. Nung natapos na yung yugto namin ng nung
My first live-in partner.
si Wendy, parang nagkaroon na ako ng enough experiences, enough pain para may maisulat na ako sa sa papel. Doon na nagsimula akong magsulat. For a while, sober ako. Pagkasira naman nung second serious relationship ko, I'm married to her. Another chapter of my life na talagang binuno ko yung lahat ng depression. Then I went back to drugs. I went back to drinking. Talagang nakakulong lang ako sa kwarto. Pero I was writing. I've been writing talaga. Until
We formed a new band and we went to Hong Kong. And that's where we stayed. I lived there for 15 years. But eventually, because of drugs, because of alcohol, the owner of the bar where we play sent us home because I'm just too drugged. My voice is not happening. It's all over the place. And then the doctor told me, I'm just over. I'm just finished. I need to find another job. I realized, why should I listen to that doctor? This is my life. This is what I do best. I think it's just a matter of time. I just need a break and pick up the pieces and, start from here. Which I did. After 6 months, I got my voice back.
But eventually, nag-meet na kami ni Cherry.
Nung time na nakilala ko siya, kukunti na lang yung gig niya, parang once a week, twice a week. Yung madalas siyang uminom, ubos na yung naipon niyang pera.
Hoping na someday itong mga songs na to mapapansin. Bunga ng aking pagdadrugs, ang pag-iiyak ko, paglalasing ko. marami kami nilapitan na tao para marinig lang mga kanta ko. Wala pa rin nangyari. Nung time na yon, mailap pa rin yung pansin ng mga tao na ito, meron tong talent. Mas napapansin pa rin nila yung yung pag-cover. Yung other side ko, hindi nila ma-appreciate.
Being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers start to fall in love again. I'll get the joy of rediscovering you. Oh, girl, stand by me. I'm forever yours.
Na broken-hearted ako. Na after 25 years, hindi pala talaga. I was on the verge of mag-give up sa recording career. Suddenly, I got this call from Neoshan, so here we are. I'm a high-end rock star. Saan mo ako napanood, Han? Shoreline? Anong kinakanta ko? Ayos ba? Ha? Ano? Okay? Sige. Okay. I love you. Bye-bye.
The American dream, rock and roll quest to be rich and famous, a lot of people think they're immune to what happens when you get that much money. You burn yourself out getting there. Or they find themselves famous and don't want to be famous. You know, they want to sign autographs. And, hey, you know, you signed up for this, you got to pay for it. Just a lot of people don't know what the price is when they step up to the plate. The wear and tear is not physical. It is for Dean and for Arnel, you know, those guys are just putting out. But the wear and tear is a mental, emotional thing.
How you doing, bro? Okay.
You really just let go of a lot of relationships that require presence and constant nurturing. You say goodbye to people. People get sick and die when you're gone. And just a lot of things go by the wayside. Yeah. And then there's all the strife of power and money and control and...
These guys are doing an amazing job, man.
Like I said last night, Neil and I have never done such an extensive tour in our entire career.
Oh, really?
You're not alone. Yeah. Never. Has we done
never.
something this extensive?
Even in
no.
the 70s?
5 days, 6 days since at home since May 29th?
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Journey's on the road again.
Never
man.
done that. It is very cold in here.
In Marysville.
Thanks.
You're warm.
The shoreline.
At least you're warm.
Everywhere.
And I love your story from MySpace, YouTube. It's great. So thank you.
I was once a hooker, and
Yeah, he was a hooker.
at 9 I started selling myself.
Was it fun?
I almost sold my soul to the devil too, just to get this far.
Somehow I don't.
I was young, I was naive, and there's this guy.
I know that feeling.
Didn't know better.
He played with my mind and my heart.
How about them 49ers?
Is this your first Journey concert? Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. Oh, you're quite welcome. Thank you. And enjoy the show tonight. I created this banner here for the Journey as an expression of my love and appreciation for my favorite band of all time, especially now with Arnel Pineda. I created all of the shirts. Beautiful. Mine is special, of course. I love you, Arnel. I also love Jonathan. So, Jonathan. And free glow sticks for tonight.
It's so wild to look out and you see probably, I would say like 20% to more sometimes are Filipinos in some shows. And I never noticed there were so many Filipinos in the States. I'll be driving, honest to God, I'm driving down the freeway and someone will recognize me and it'll be like out of the window, that's Neil, and they're like shaking her arm. Yeah, Filipinos, Filipinos. You found Arnel.
Who wants to take Ross? Me. Who wants Ross? Ross! Neil Sean! Starting bid! What about Jonathan? I want Jonathan too! I want Jonathan! I want Jonathan! Oh, Dean! Jonathan is all mine! It's just totally incredible how Arnel Pineda has made the world smaller. I'm sure that by now he's realized the impact that he has created on the Filipino communities all over the world and in the Philippines. When Journey found him, I'm sure that they didn't realize that they inherited a nation. It's just totally crazy. It's phenomenal.
JT to Tim. Tim? Hello, we're pulling up here to the old Greek theater.
Well, LA is, LA. It's, all the big people, their stars are going to be there, You would imagine that, famous people will be there. They scrutinize you really heavily in LA. So Arnel's going to LA.
Arnel! How are you?
Where can we get a signal here?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Nowhere.
How come we have no signal here?
No signal.
Looking for a signal.
You're shit out of luck today. You can walk around all day and you probably won't find any.
You don't have to.
Musisa ka po, bro.
Congratulations, man.
1988, man. Carl Jam.
Can you sign my jacket?
Congratulations, man. Good job, man. You sound really good.
Thank you very much. I'm so short.
Keep doing what you do. Danielle, I see Steve Perry every day.
Oh no.
No, I do, seriously. He lives in North Hollywood where I work.
He's the best.
I see him every day.
He's the best.
You're up there too, Arnel. We love you, man.
No. Without him, I'm not here.
Let me just tell you, you're doing one hell of a job.
You're good.
Thanks for joining the band. So glad you took the break.
No, perfect.
I love you. Tired yet?
I Nice to meet you.
Arnel, please. My top.
I thought they're not going to recognize me. I actually feel weird that they flock around me and try to get my autograph and just want to shake my hands. And, you know, it's like, it's unbelievable. I was just like them, you know, just a fan. And, you know, I can't believe that, you know, people like them would, you know, would react overwhelmingly about me. You know, I mean, for me. It's weird, really. I feel weird.
Arnel,
Good.
this is Arnel.
Hello, guys.
Hey, man. Kevin,
pleasure
nice
to
to
meet
meet you.
I know, you're very cinematic.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Great.
Awesome, guys.
Awesome, have fun.
Awesome,
Thanks. You're welcome. Quickly, I'm the guy who replaced Peter Cetera in Chicago.
You?
Jason Chef.
Oh my God,
I'm very proud of
congratulations.
what you're doing, man. I understand. I've been with them 23 years. I'm the guy who replaced Peter when he left.
So you're the one who sang "Will You Still Love Me"?
Yes, he still loves me.
My.
Yeah, man. So,
You still love me for the rest of my life.
yeah, buddy. All right. You, man, I'm telling you. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you.
The singer of Chicago, yeah.
All right, man.
Lights are out, we're out. Stand by logo. Have a good show, gentlemen.
Good evening, LA.
2. Stand by black. 3 for Neil. 2
Thank
with
you,
our
LA.
now
How you
Top
doing?
Row. Stand by 2.
How's everybody doing?
And coming up on 2.
Y'all good tonight?
Stand by black. 2, if you can shoot the keyboard player. Jonathan. Act 4, 4 o'clock.
We sailed on together with rifted hearts, and here you are by my side. So now I come to you with loving arms, hoping you'll see what your love means to me. Open arms.
Stand by 2 and 2. That's 2. Oh, good. Stay with Ann, stay with Ann. Stand by black. And give a shot to you. Here, lock it off. Good night. Thank you, guys.
E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home.
Great job, man.
Yeah, for a sick bastard.
and sick boy
For a
for
sick
2 days. Come
motherfucker,
on.
you badass, man. You scared the shit out of me.
It's the magic of antibiotic, man.
No, it's okay.
The magic of antibiotic.
All right, buddy.
Need to withdraw from these sleeping pills. Need to withdraw from antibiotics, from the steroids. I want to live in a healthy way, and I want to enjoy my family. Healthy, not sick. And, you know, you may have earned millions of dollars, but they would just all end up in your hospital bills. And so you did it for nothing. So. Bottom line kasi, what will make you happy is yung at the end of the day, you see your family intact, happy. Yun lang yan. And then, you know, looking forward for a better day, you know? Sunshine. You can't have it all. Talaga. Somehow, somewhere, compromise ka talaga. Pero yung performance, that's parang yun ang consolation ko. Because you see a lot of people very, very happy. Yung ingay nila, when they're so excited about the song, kala mo minsan world war na. Wow, di ba? It's unbelievable.
Here now, I've got all your guests out there. Yeah. Would you like to come say hello? Your guests are...
Like I've been...
Remember what I said about Brownie?
Couldn't be crazier than me.
No, dude, no way. But
who would think that I'll be here?
We love you. We're
we've
so
been to,
happy.
We've been to probably 13 Johnny concerts in 10 different states.
Wow. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you, sir.
No, he wants to give that to you.
Oh, thank you.
That's for you, and then he wants you to sign that. And can you take his photo?
Yep, absolutely. Okay, look up here. You guys ready?
We gotta go.
Thank you. No, it's okay. Enjoy the show.
Okay, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
For you? Okay.
Please, enjoy the show.
Okay.
I will.
We're gonna love the show. Thank you.
I love you guys.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, ma'am.
We can never fall in love until we learn to live without. Now let's rekindle our dreams without conflict in our lives, and the healing will begin. Oh, till we open up our eyes. That's my life, and I change for the better.
It's fun. Totally. It's just the traveling part that I hate. But once I'm on stage, I'm having a good time. Come on. You're a journey. You're a journey. How can it be better than that?
We started this as a band, and we're gonna end
I make a toast to the best damn tour that I've ever been on.
Who does your hair?
Who does your hair? You, baby.
Ilang importanteng tao na tumapak yan. Hello.
Hi, John. How are you?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon,
Welcome
Madam
and
President.
congratulations on
Thank
all
you
your
very much
successes.
thank you for Mr. Cherry, Miss Carol. Hello.
How are you?
Who's
Already, he's already,
yeah, he's the lights.
he's already a performer. Hi.
Cassis, Miss Rasmon, Miss Eric. Para akong tumama sa loto.
Kaya lang sa Lotto is pure luck.
Opo.
Pure, it starts with talent.
Pero po.
I'm crazy about cooking. I like it very much. It is so hard to connect what I've done there and then what I am here now. Ibang persona. It's a different Arnel and now simple lang talaga. Nice. Oh, see. Para siyang isang masarap na panaginip na nangyari. Very, very beautiful dream. Very beautiful experience. You know, all those adoring fans, those screaming fans, those converted, haters na, hindi suddenly, love nila uli ang journey. Parang isang malaking lang sila. Malaking earth na hinawakan kung ganun. Tapos nag-play sila sa isip ko. It's because of them that, that I was able to buy this house anyway. If not for that gig, see, I would still be living in that small house in Kamuning. Life, it's full of mystery. A typical, like, Cinderella story, right? Shara, I've found my prince. Now I live in a castle and live happily ever after. I'm not expecting to be really completely happy, There'll be problems. Mag-a-arise yan eh. You lose, you gain, you lose. That's how life is. Cycle. Pag galing ka na pala ron, parang bigla kang naliliitan, no? Sa mga dito.
Yun yung yung madalas akong babalik-balik. Tapos pag bumabalik ako dito, naliliitan ako sa mga bahay. Tsaka wala akong makitang maganda. Parang samantalang naglalakad tayo dati dito. Sabi ko, magkaroon lang ako ng ganito. Kaya na ako.
Hanggang ngayon naman, ganun pa rin ang ko sa ako yan. Ayoko may spoil eh. Mahirap din may spoil sa ganyan, yung sobrang yung excess.
Mas mahirap ka yung nasa taas ka, tapos bigla kang bababa. Yun, diba?
Kasi galing sa baba, no? Na umakyat. Days are gone where I used to be really sex, drug, and rock and roll. But I'm always on guard. I don't want to lose my family, so I should be always on guard. It's there, nandito siya. Arnel, guard yourself, guard yourself. Mas wider, mas malaki ang ang opportunity to talaga to commit a sin, talagang kasi it's just there. Wala. But sa drugs, mas malaki na ang tolerance ko. Yung the women na talaga who goes around. You have to pray hard talaga na hindi ka tamaan talaga naman. You have to look away. Sasabihin ko sa sarili ko, if you do it, make sure you know how to handle the consequence, or you have to pay the price.
Since that all my love belongs to
Kasi you work so hard na to have a complete family, a happy one, tapos, pabalik ka na naman doon. Broken family, nandun naman yung hatred, nandun yung anguish, nandun yung regrets, nandun yung sisihan, yung blames. And, you don't want to go through that process again.
I'm forever yours.
Meron kasi kaming pangako na pinanghahawakan sa isa't isa. Yung kahit anong mangyari, walang bibitiw, laban lang lagi. Sabi kasi nila kung iba kang babae, siguro hindi rin kayo nagtagal kasi hindi mo maunawaan yung trabaho niya. Kasi iba talaga, matakaw sa tukso.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Manila. The local time is 35 minutes past the morning.
It's good to see you, man.
I'll introduce you. No phlegm? Come on.
No phlegm. It's good to see you,
Your game?
It's my family.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Hi. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming down. Very nice.
It's my pleasure. All right.
All right.
Don't sleep yet.
I won't.
The legend lives on with a new frontman that will bring the Filipino dream to heights that have never been reached before.
Yes, Arnel. Kumusta ka na, Arnel?
So excited, and I'm so happy that the big boys are with me here.
Yes. The brains behind all this.
When the lights go down in the city and the sun shines on the bay, oh, I wanna be there, yeah, in my city. Oh, 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 March 14th at the Mall of Asia. Mabuhay, Philippines. Come on, let's rock and roll.
Well, would you rather not take the time off, or we just keep on working straight through?
I'd rather have like 5 days off or a week off.
Just the rest.
To rest, but
All right, so we'll take a week off there.
a week off,
Okay.
then
And then we'll start up in
Indiana,
and then we're going to work all the way through about the 26th of September. So that stretch there is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 weeks. I don't know that he knew at the time whether this would be a one shot, whether we were going to use him for this album, use him for this tour, and then see where it went. So he actually always felt that he was auditioning. It was always a test. Yeah. He tested a long time ago. He just doesn't always realize that. He's a full member of Journey. We go out on the road and earn money, and then we have expenses that come off the top, and whatever's left over, he gets 1/5 of. He's a full, he's the lead singer in Journey. And you want to know how much money that is? Sorry, I can't tell you that. It's good. I'll tell you later.
Then naman si Papa, di ba?
Don't stop.
That's good, Arnell.
I got it.
It will be good. It will be fun. I think they're going to love that.
For sure, he's saying he's not dance, but he's dance. All the media's already here, and trying to wants to get a piece of him. That's why I'm here for him. I want him to relax his mind for the biggest show ever. This is the night. And Filipinos are waiting for that.
Bakit? Masyadong mabigat. Okay lang yan.
Oo nga. Tama.
You're ready, right?
Oh.
Okay, remember.
Let's get it done.
With the.
Change with the weather.
Change for the better. The better.
Change for the better.
The better.
I love you. As always. Be fast. Thanks for the trust.
What's that?
Thanks for the trust. Oh, good. Thanks for the trust.
I want a hug.
Thank you for bringing us to your country so you can be what you are.
Thank you
a
to your
fucking
music.
star.
Thank you to your music.
You're a star. A little star.
Thank you to your music.
Thanks for the trust.
So I think we're recreating the dream again. I think so. Now with Arnell's like, this is it. So I think we'll last as long as he does.
Mabuhay, Manila! So proud to bring your homeboy home here, Mr. Arnel Pineda. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going
Okay, here we go.
There's a city of hope beyond all fears, where miracles happen, where truth can be heard. Don't you wanna go to the city of hope? Founded on faith, connecting us all, a network of love to answer the call. Yeah, that's where I'm from, the city of hope. On the edge of the world, across oceans of blue, it's a place where a dream has a chance to come true. Don't be fooled by illusions of falling from grace. Make your own destiny.
Do some jump. Jump off the chair or something.
Where the streets teach the lessons of tough love and pain.
That's a good face.
Never stop believing change will come. There's a city of hope beyond all fears, where miracles happen, where truth can be heard. Don't you wanna go to the city of hope? Founded on faith, connecting us all, a network of love to answer the call. Yeah, that's where I'm from, the city of hope. I hear them whisper, send a prayer, a cry to the spirits where they no longer Never stop believing change will come. There's a city of hope beyond all fears, where miracles happen, where truth can be heard. Don't you wanna go to the city of hope? Yeah, that's where I'm from, the city of hope.
Fated to rise from the ashes of obscurity and God's trials.
Cool.
Wow.
Man.
What a fucking great song.
Man.
Jesus.
Cool.
God damn it.